I cut in, calm and sharp. You misunderstood, handed him the papers. We're already divorced. The words hung in the air, sharp and weightless, cutting through the soft hum of the air conditioner and the faint scent of Vivian's overpriced vanilla perfume. For 3 full seconds, no one moved. No one breathed. Eric's mouth was still half open, frozen mid-smug sentence, his eyes wide and unblinking as if he'd misheard. Vivian's hand, which had been resting lightly on his bicep, went limp. The grape she'd been rolling between her fingers slipped to the floor, leaving a dark purple splotch on the white marble tile I'd picked out myself. I stood there, holding the thin stack of court-stamped papers between my fingers, the official seal glinting under the warm overhead light. I didn't raise my voice. I didn't yell. I didn't even look angry. I just stood there, calm and steady, the way I'd stood for 5 years while he chipped away at every part of me. What did you say? Eric finally stammered, taking a stumbling step forward. His voice was hoarse, like he'd swallowed glass. Haley, cut the crap. This isn't funny. You're being dramatic again. I held the papers out toward him, my arm steady. I'm not being dramatic. I'm not joking. I filed for divorce a week ago. You signed the papers the morning you left for Iceland with Vivian. You didn't read them. You just signed. The court processed them yesterday. It's official. Vivian's face drained of all color, going from a peachy, fake glow to a sickly white. She grabbed Eric's arm, her nails digging into his suit sleeve, and whispered, Eric, she's lying. She has to be. You would never sign divorce papers. You love me. Eric shook her off roughly, his gaze never leaving mine. He reached out and snatched the papers from my hand, his hands shaking so badly the edges fluttered. He flipped through them page by page, his eyes scanning every line, every typed word, every official stamp. His breath hitched when he saw his own signature at the bottom, messy and rushed, scrawled without a second glance. It was the same signature he used on company contracts, on restaurant bills, on the little love notes he'd never written me. But this time, it was on a document that ended everything. No, he whispered, shaking his head violently. No, this isn't real. You tricked me. You lied about what these papers were. You said they were property documents for the company. You said it was just a formality. I told you to read them. I said quietly, no anger, no malice, just plain truth. I stood right in front of you and said, you should read it. You told me you trusted me. You said, no need. You're my wife. That's what you said. Word for word. His jaw tightened. I watched the realization crash into him like a tidal wave, the color draining from his face, the smug arrogance melting off his features to reveal panic, raw and unfiltered. For the first time in 5 years, Eric Sutton didn't look like a powerful CEO. He looked like a lost, scared little boy who just realized he'd burned down his own house. Vivian let out a high, trembling whimper, clutching her chest. Eric, this can't be happening. If you're divorced, then what am I? What about the